It seems like they're trying to break the firmament again with one of the rockets because that's how it looks like. Or they shut down a galactic ship. They're shutting down some of the ships in Peru. Now, if I'm getting any information right now as we speak on the galactic forces, I'll let you know. But, you know, here we go.
In the Amazon jungle, an eerie investigation is underway after reports of bizarre occurrences in a village. The locals claim they are being menaced by 7 FE tall armored aliens with large heads and yellow eyes in Peru.
Look at that.
Locals describe creatures resembling the Green Goblin from the Spider-Man. Bizarre occurrences in a village. The locals claim they are being menaced by 7 FE tall armored.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. I want you to pay very good attention what I'm going to tell you. We've been telling you this for a while. They show you the truth in the goddamn movies. It call me crazy. You know, if you're new watching Tales from the Ship, of course, you're going to call me crazy. If you're already awakened, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, in Peru, they're saying the movie Predator. Remember when the movie Predator, he turned into like invisible. They have these technologies that they can turn themselves invisible. That's what we're watching right now. This is not the first time that these beings appear on the jungle. Okay? Just want to let you know. They're saying the some beings that look like the god, you know, the Spider-Man, you know, the goblin, that they look like the goblin, like green with the pointing ears, stuff like that. That's how they look like. They're claiming they're luminary beings. Okay, you wanted it. Remember what you were saying. Be careful what you wish for, because you were saying, how many people were saying, by the way, Andres, I want the alien invasion to occur. Well, you got it. It's right here, right now. We're in the middle of it. It's already started. Okay? Now, why they're doing all this is because they're trying to prevent you, distract you with what is really going on in the politics world. You got to pay attention on both sides. And politics, what's going on with politics, what's going on with Trump, what's going on with the current administration, what's going on the world, what's going on with the, have you paid attention what the Mexican president has been saying for the last week? He come and start singing the aliens already arrived. The aliens already arrived. He starts singing on national goddamn television. Okay? The Mexican president, López Obrador. Go take a look if you think I'm lying. Okay? Go take a look. He already said it. And all of a sudden, they're just bringing forward all these people. They're being real contactees with the Pleiadian Federation. It turns out there is a lot of Pleiadian contactees in Mexico, in Cancun, in Mérida, where the Mayan kingdom used to be. There is a lot of Pleiadians down there right now in Mexico. Okay? El Salvador, en Guatemala, especially Honduras. You know what Honduras means? Means deep trench. That's what it means. And there is a big underwater facility in front of the coast of Honduras. It's called Big Trench. Honduras means hondo, deep. That's what it means. Just FYI. Take a look at this.
aliens with large heads and yellow eyes in Peru. Locals describe creatures resembling the Green Goblin from the Spider-Man franchise. These astonishing claims have emerged from the Iquitu indigenous people, residing in the remote district of Alto Nane, northeast of Lima. According to their accounts, a 15-year-old girl was allegedly attacked by one of these mysterious monsters. Desperate to defend themselves, hunters have fired their guns at the creatures, but it appears these beings are immune to human weapons and can vanish at will. Various theories surround these enigmatic sightings, ranging from real extraterrestrial beings to creatures from local folklore. Some speculate that the creatures might be drones camouflaged with cloth and masks, used to frighten the villagers by illegal miners.
No.
Others
I've had a couple of people send me updates on this, and I just recently found out about it, and I did a little research on it and found out that these beings supposedly, this has been going on since July the 11th, and this is happening every night. Supposedly this is happening every night.
It's true. It's happening every night. Now I got confirmation on that too, because I have some friends in Peru. So yes, it is happening every night. They're scaring the population. They want this to go viral. So they already succeed going viral. They didn't attack anybody at first. Now, guys, I wanted to still let you know the magic word here is you do not consent. If you say I do not consent any attack of any type of any kind, we have free will. They cannot violate universal law, and they cannot violate galactic codex. You better say that, but you got to say it. I cannot say it for you.
Being attacked. They're calling them the face peelers. They have yellow eyes. They have these special shoes, they say, that they levitate. And you ask yourself, and they're comparing it to cattle mutilations, that what they're doing. And I've just done some research in Google, just like anybody else could do, and they're claiming that they've done this, and that they found a couple of people and their whole skin peeled off, and just a skull. I mean, they describe him, like he said, with the Green Goblin look or whatever, with this armor on. And you ask yourself, what type of being would this be? Well, see, this is the thing. And this is the reason I tell people, I believe the story, but they've called the military out. This is international news, by the way. This is going on. They'll cover it up. They'll sweep it under the rug, I'm sure. But it's going to get to the point, and I'm telling you now, it's going to get to the point you can't sweep it under the rug, because it's going to happen in a lot of places. It's not going to just be in the Amazon over in Peru and in these little small villages. I'm sure this is like, hey, let's test this out and see what's going on and see how this works. And then we'll go to a more populated area.
Believe that.
Try it there. Well, you see, but they said the weapons have no effect at all on these beings. I do believe that these are interdimensional or extra-dimensional beings. I believe that. Some people would say that's demonic or demonic. I believe that whatever beings they may be, they've been here. They probably came from inner Earth somewhere, and they've been here. This is not like, oh, they just got here and they're attacking us. But when you hear people say, oh, they're not hostile. They're not hostile. This is what I'm talking about. Yes, they are. There's plenty of them that are hostile. You can keep believing it and, and lying to yourself that they're not, and just, it's one thing to be positive. It's another thing to just flat out be in denial and not trying to recognize what's going on. And I'm telling you right now, I've been saying it, something's about to happen. I totally believe that. It's coming up soon. I just posted a video on a response to one of Dan Bongino's podcast about something about to happen. And then I found this information, so I did as much research on it as I could. And if I had to guess at what these were, I definitely would say these are extra-dimensional, interdimensional. They probably have been here. I don't know about the suits, the yellow eyes. I don't know about that. But I've got a little footage here that I caught from somebody else's video that had, and supposedly this has been going on. You can actually research it on YouTube, and you'll find out that there's a lot of footage of them shooting at these things, and they're terrified. They're not just making this up. This is the real shit. They're not making this up. So what I'm going to tell you right here is watch this. I'm going to leave you with this little video that I found.
In footage captured in Peru in August 2023, shaky flashlight beams illuminate trees while frightened onlookers shout that they've possibly spotted an extraterrestrial. For a few brief seconds, the camera captures a dark figure behind a tree trunk, featuring two large black eyes and a sizable head. The anonymous videographer and his companions seem deeply unsettled by this sighting. Their panicked voices and trembling flashlight beams suggesting they believe they've encountered alien life.
Ooh. Let's see.
In Peru's jungle, they say that extraterrestrials invaded their community. Even though they defended themselves with bullets, the bullets didn't affect the beings at all.
This is national television in Peru, by the way.
There's the video of the people shooting at the supposed beings at night. People said that they're so afraid of these things. They say these things are like giants 7 feet tall. And they have outfits that look like astronauts. It's extraterrestrial are dressed as something that is like bulletproof and is green, like the one from Spider-Man. He shot one twice. Before it fell down, it disappeared before touching the ground. These people are looking out at night to protect themselves and to try to capture these extraterrestrial beings that had attacked a 15-year-old girl.
It's happening.
Okay, folks, we know about the Peruvian alien invasion, and we have some new video, some pretty good video of those alleged aliens. I'm showing them right now on screen here on the Nerd Report TikTok. Let us know what you think. Is this real or what's going on? It's a helicopter in the area, and let's see real quick what the alien is about to be shown here, I believe. Once again, right here, this is not it. This guy right here is allegedly the alien. This was
looks a little better.
Via a footage we posted on the Nerd Report YouTube channel. Do me a favor, folks.
That's
head over
gray.
to the Nerd Report YouTube channel.
Gray,
this is not as clear as it is over there. Right here, this channel, right here. Head over there and subscribe. We do have the footage that you just saw in high definition. Once again, thanks for following us. Talk to you later.
Nerd Report. Here we go.
Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this? So apparently right now in Peru, there is a village, I think it's called the Itiku region, the Itiku tribe. that is literally fighting aliens every day. They are being attacked by aliens that they say are about 7 feet tall. They call them face peelers. They've also been described to look like predators. And also just like regular aliens, like regular gray aliens and everything. Like, this is crazy. So we've got some footage that's really grainy, that doesn't really show much, and then we also have a picture which is pretty good. So right now, let's go through the footage real quick. Okay, there's definitely something on that roof. There's definitely something on that roof. These villagers have been asking the military for assistance. They need help. They've even set up their own patrols to protect the weaker citizens, like the women, children, older people. And then you got this photo right here. This is also taken from a nearby village in that same area in Peru. And it was shared today, and that looks like an alien. I'm sorry, but that looks like an alien. So is Peru really under attack by aliens? What's going on now?
Cetas, rays.
Where we are, there's no way we're going to find out. And whatever they do tell us it is, it's probably going to be a lie.
Cetas, grays, and that's how they start, right? Now watch this one. This is a good one right here. This is Peru.
As of right now, more and more information is being released about the mysterious entities that were sighted in Peru. Oddly enough, since the topic has been trending, locals have been posting photographs of the alleged creatures, with some describing them as giving off bright lights, while others have said that they have big heads with large eyes. This photograph was just posted online by a local called Alfredo. He details that he lives in Iquitos and that during the night, something was emitting a bright light in his garden. Thinking that it was someone with a flashlight, he decided to investigate. As he made his way outside, he could hear movement, and because of this, he was hesitant to approach. However, as he did, he encountered what he described was a humanoid-like figure that was emitting a bright light. It was so bright that it lit up his entire garden, and he even detailed that it hurt his eyes to look directly at it. He grabbed his phone and took several photographs, but due to how bright the light was, this entity only showed up in 2 of them. The whole encounter lasted no more than 20 seconds, and after the photographs were taken, Alfredo said that the light vanished from the being and it left the area. He switched on the light on his phone, but could no longer see the entity. After this, he quickly made his way inside. Interestingly, he said that this isn't the first time that these entities have been witnessed, and detailed that locals have allegedly been encountering them now for several months. Black helicopters have also been observed in the area. Those who investigate the unknown have said that black helicopters have been a recurring and perplexing element that often accompanies reports of unidentified objects. These ominous aircraft, painted in dark hues and often lacking visible markings, have sparked intrigue and speculation among enthusiasts. The term black helicopters gained prominence during the 1970s and 1980s. These helicopters are characterized by their dark color, often devoid of standard aviation markings or insignia. Reports frequently describe them as flying low and maneuvering with an air of precision that hints at sophisticated technology. Some speculate that the helicopters are part of government agencies' efforts to monitor activity and investigate sightings. The association with black helicopters could be an attempt to maintain secrecy and avoid detection by civilian observers. As of right now, Peru is still trending on social media.
It's trending, guys. I think that they're, in my opinion, it's because they're testing what is the reaction, how to look. When you are going to get ready for an invasion, you go to a small village and you test your weapons, you test your enemy. Okay? And see what's going on. See if you got the right suit, See if the bullets are going to do something to you. Since I've been doing Tales from the Ship, I've been telling you when you are ready to, if you are going to, I apologize. If you're going to attack or you're being attacked by a reptilian, what you're going to use, what you need to use is a sword. Bullets won't do anything. You need to have a big machete or something like that. That will definitely cause some damage. It's more likely to defend yourself. You can probably slow him down with a couple of shots, or maybe you need some big caliber to slow him down, right? A 7 feet tall, 10 feet tall being, yes. Well, remember what happened in Afghanistan when the Marines encountered this giant. They had the red hair, Anunnaki, per se, in one of the caves in Afghanistan, right? They were shooting them, and the guy was like nothing. Bullets, but eventually they utilized bigger calibers. You know, you need some serious caliber to make some damage. So, but Galactus told me since the beginning, hey, you want to defend yourself versus an alien attack or a reptilian or a gray, the best way to do it is with a sword or with a machete. Okay, so get yourself some Hattori Hanzo steel, right? Hattori Hanzo steel, some samurai swords. Get yourself one. Have it in the house. It doesn't hurt. That one will cut through anything, right? It says, wait a minute. It says, trust me, you will wish for a bull instead of a flare gun. Well, this is the deal. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, a bullet will at least slow him down a little bit, but I understand it won't kill them. If you really want to kill them, you're talking about Alpha Draconian, which they're tall. They're tall, 10 feet tall. They're 12 feet tall, 13 feet tall. All you got to do is just watch the movie. What is it? Jupiter Ascending, and you will see the Alpha Dragonians there. Remember, the bigger the tail, the more royal they are. If they have wings, if they don't have wings, some of them are more like draconians, like dragons. Some of them have wings, some of them don't have wings. Like so the gargoyles that used to live here on Earth, those are descendants of the draconians, technically. Yeah, the ones that are actually petrified in France. Some of them were real in the past. They just petrified them and put them in there. Trust me what I'm telling you. There is a lot of stuff up there that you don't understand. Liz, look, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but about 6-7 years ago, when I started this show, I got contacted by a sister of mine. Now, when I say sister of mine, someone that I come across here on Facebook. And she is from Budapest, from actually Transylvania, right? I know what you're thinking, Dracula, right? No. She said there is a lot of werewolves down there, shapeshifters. And she actually claimed that her grandfather was a shapeshifter werewolf. So they're up there, guys. They're real. They're not, they put them in movies, so you think it's all a fake. It's all, but you know how it is. If they put them in the movies, they're going to show you the truth in the movies, right? And they're going to tell you the lie. They're going to lie to you, but they're going to show you the real truth in the movies. That's how it is. Oh, they're saying the Bush Senior was a wall shifter. I didn't know that. It says, I don't want him to be that close. Choosing, I choose to shoot him. Well, okay. I don't, guys, we're not going to, I don't think that we're going to go through that scenario if that is the case. Let me explain you something. There is a reason why they actually want to manipulate us, because some of us were from the 13th dimension. If you're the 13th dimensional being, none of these attacks, not even an electromagnetic weapon or direct energy weapon or laser or bullets, if they shoot to you any kind of weapon, any cosmic weapon, it will deflect back to them. Their ships from the 13th dimension, extraterrestrial ships, that they have that technology. Anything that you shoot to them, that will harness the energy and that just bounce it back to you. That's the reason why they don't want to. The dark, they will never mess with a 13th dimensional being. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you are Alpha Draconian. I don't care if you're Jehovian, King Anu, soldier, Anunnaki, number one soldier. I don't care who you are. If you're going trying to mess, they will never mess with a 13th dimensional being at all, because they can win. You can't even touch them. Look what happened not long ago in Africa. Remember the story that I present here in Tales from the Ship? David Wilcock actually was telling that story. There's someone they actually are very close on the cabal. They found these guys. They found this guy that has a very Christed philosophy, and he was healing people in Africa. No long ago, right? So they went and invited him. They went and grabbed him because they started looking at his miracles and all that stuff. They went and grabbed this guy and then took him on into a meeting